All right, what's going on? It's your boy Jordan Jackson. I'm here with my boy Gabe. Man, you script. We're gonna do something a little different for y'all. So me and Gabe, we love Star Wars. We love shows and movies in general. So we'll try to give y'all a little bit of that, our take on stuff. So obviously right now we both geeking out over Obi Wan. So we 3 episodes in, and we were like, man, we got to talk about this right now. So we're scheduling everything. We're trying to figure it out, but let's get into it right now, man. Episode 3 came out last week. Darth Vader showed us some evil stuff, and Gabe had a question for me. He said he wanted to know, when did Darth Vader become this evil? My take on it is when Palpatine told him at Revenge of the Sith, right? He was like, "Yo, she dead." And he was like, "No." I think his evil levels just went crazy. So I think there might be some room for some more storytelling. But yeah, man, what'd you think, man, of the first 3 episodes so far?
Man, so far I feel like they paced it pretty good. I feel like we've gotten a lot and not too much at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's why I feel like the pacing is really good on it. Man, episode 3 though, I really am shocked that they gave us so much Vader. I thought that they were going to jip us. I didn't think that they were going to give us this much Darth Vader. Even though, I mean, granted, total screen time, he probably had like 8 minutes, 10 minutes. But it was 10 minutes.
It was a
more than
sweet
I thought,
spot, though.
You know
yeah, it was like a
sweet
sweet spot.
They
bro.
they had him perfect. And the fact that he wants so much smoke with Obi Wan is like, I'm like, oh man, like bro. This is great. Like he don't want to talk to this nigga. He want to fight this nigga 100%, bro. Like,
bro, I had no idea.
Not gonna hear none of that.
I did not know we was gonna get a lightsaber duel in episode 3, like out the gate. But the first time we saw each other, it was smoke.
Wait, but what's crazy to me, and what I'm not recalling right now is who took, because they took Obi-Wan right at the end of the episode, if I'm not mistaken. Right, Darth Vader and them. He remember he burnt his ass up.
Yeah, burnt him.
And he
said,
that was coming with me.
It was
so who took Leia?
It was the chick that was catching all the racial heat. I can't remember her name, man. She's on the black girl. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She took the little girl, or she met up with the little girl at the end. Baby Leia. Right. We would call her Baby Leia, and she was like, so who knows what happens? Hopefully they'll open it up the next episode with that.
Shit.
Here's my crazy prediction with that, man. I think for like just forecasting. Yeah. I think man, what's her name? Anyways, I think she's
which one, the black girl?
Bro. Yeah, I think she's gonna have a turn, bro. I think out of everything that you see, bro, you see all the time with all the Siths and all the Siths just so bad, bro.
Somebody saw
something about her, bro. It's gonna make her just like just make her flip.
I don't know, man.
Bro.
She want to prove to Darth Vader so bad that she evil.
Vader don't care about her. He said, "You find him, or I'm killing you." Like,
yeah, dead ass. Yeah,
like, you know, I feel like there's a sliver of hope inside of her that knows that she has no loyalty from that side. I just feel it. That's just what I feel.
She is a Jedi.
That's what I'm saying, because they were all Jedis at one point. See, and that's cool because I wasn't really into like the comics or anything like that, the books. No, I had no idea that was a thing, dude. I didn't know that the Inquisitor, they were all used to be Jedis, and they just said they don't want to die, so they want to switch up.
Well, I thought I watched it with a couple of the homies the first episode when it came out, and they are super nerdy with it, and they watch like all the Clone Wars and all that shit. They said these fools are in the Clone Wars. The Inquisitor fools.
I love the Clone Wars, bro, and I might have just missed that one, man. Just with everything going on, it's a lot of episodes.
There's like 8 seasons. Yeah, there's like 8 seasons of that shit. So
I might have just missed it. What I took from the Clone Wars the most was the Darth Maul story. That's what I took from it the most. Darth Maul story was cool, bro. But
see, I never got to lock into the Clone Wars.
Bro, you gotta watch those, dude. I'm trying to get wifey to get into them. You know, it's cartoons, but bro, it's
bro.
They're tight.
I'm rewatching this end scene right now when these fools go at it, and it's like you can tell Obi-Wan is so far from the person that he used to be, and Anakin is only gotten stronger
Right.
As time has gone on. Because this nigga, Obi Wan saw him the first time, he said, fuck this, and ran.
Right.
He didn't want no beef with this nigga at all, yo.
So to answer your question, when you were like, when did Anakin gain so much hate? I just remember now that there's a 10-year gap. There's a 10-year gap. So, bro, he's been looking for Obi Wan for 10 years, bro.
He's had nothing but time for this nigga.
Nothing but time, dude. And Obi Wan has just been so distant from him. My man was using a blaster. I was like, this shit crazy. Like, I'm looking like I'm watching Luke Skywalker again. Like, what is going on, bro?
Now remind me, does he? So he doesn't know he has kids, right?
No, he don't know. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know this.
I don't think he knows.
This is going to be very interesting because now Leia's obviously going to be on the ship, with them, with Obi-Wan, with Anakin.
Maybe.
So I wonder, like,
she might get away.
She might get away. She's a little sneaky motherfucker.
The one thing from this episode that kind of like raised my ears a little bit is when Obi-Wan was talking about his brother. Like, he got a brother. He's talking about his parents.
Oh yeah, about his family.
So Obi-Wan got a brother. Like, that's a whole nother spinoff, bro. They do such a good job with this shit, bro. They just plant little seeds, little breadcrumbs, and it turns into like a whole series, dog. Well, Obi-Wan having a brother is crazy.
It is crazy, and I think that it's smart because they also did say that they're going to focus more on TV shows and other stuff outside of the Skywalker saga because the people these last couple movies have been hating so much on these last 3 movies that they're like, all right, they love the shows, they love Mandalorian. Everybody loves Mandalorian. I don't know anybody who doesn't like, you know what I'm saying, that like Star Wars that did not like every episode of Mandalorian. Yeah. Grant, I didn't watch Boba Fett. Yeah, that was just me. I need to watch it. I just didn't really.
You need to watch it, bro.
You know, I just didn't really care too much, but I will definitely watch it before Mando season 3 comes out. But I think it's smart for them to do this. Like, they're having that Andor series now, which low-key, I don't know if I really care too much about that dude. You know, because like we know he dies anyway, so it's like kind of hard to care about somebody when you know their fate.
They're going to be over.
Yeah, like in reality, he didn't do shit.
I saw some posts of like everything they got in the works, and it's like 4 or 5 pages long of like stuff I never even heard of before. And I think they have to do that. I think that Skywalker story is just so old, bro. It's just so old, and like kids.
Well, they've been trying to steer away. They've been steering away from it. There is no more Skywalkers now.
But the last 3 movies, they literally just formatted the Skywalker's old story. Is the same format. It's the same hero, come from nothing, come from the dirt.
Oh wow, yeah, you're right.
Same exact thing, bro.
Hey, and it's a surprise that the nigga's related to the most evil nigga. Oh man,
bro. It's a complete. If you think about it, bro, they just copied and pasted with different characters.
Right. Oh shit, yo.
So I didn't really like it. They just copied it like New Hope. They copied New Hope. They copied Empire Strikes Back, and then they copied Return of the Jedi, bro. It was the same exact format with her. You know, it was cool.
They need to let a nigga like me write that shit,
bro. They really just cashed in on us, dog.
I get this shit popping.
You would, because
I get this shit popping. We would do something completely different. We would just
copied and pasted, right?
But see, the thing is, Star Wars is there's no other franchise like this. Mm-hmm. Like, there's no other franchise that started movies 50 years ago, and then 30 years after the initial release, almost 30 years after the initial release, they decided to do the prequels, and then wait almost an additional 20 years to do the, you know what I'm saying, the continuation of the story. And Star Wars is so big and so, you know, pivotal to pop culture and in American culture that how can you not have these characters still in these movies? Like, you have to have Luke, you have to have Leia, you have to have Han Solo. These niggas are still alive, they're still around. You gotta make Chewbacca. It happen.
They gotta be in
like so.
C-3PO,
so like,
R2D2, you know, they gotta be in it.
Like it's impossible for these niggas to continue the story without them. So we had to see that. You know what I'm saying? Leia died, Luke is gone, Han Solo's gone. We got Kylo Ren and we got Rey. But they don't have to continue with them niggas. They can just do something completely different. Now I don't know what they're going to do from here. Because there obviously has to be a new evil villain, right? So like, who do you come up with? Who do you come up with now that Kylo Ren killed old boy? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no more Darths, there's no more Jedi.
Well, I know there's a lot.
Like,
there's I gotta find this book, bro. They list out all. There's a ton of Siths. There's a ton of people. I think they just focused on in the Star Wars universe. They just focused on the more powerful ones, but there's a ton of them, dude. Like,
we could make one up from scratch. That's why I want somebody like. Hopefully, the next writers, the writers that were supposed to do it, I believe, are the ones that wrote Game of Thrones. But then they had like a Netflix deal. They ended up having to pull out. So I hope the next writers who do it just come up with something completely original, bro. Like, George Lucas don't own this shit no more, so it don't matter what the fuck he say. He could be a consultant, but other than that, nigga, they need to come up with something completely original.
Yeah.
Obviously mention previous shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, have the Millennium Falcon be in a scene or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. You know, but like, don't focus on that the old shit no more.
Yeah, trying
like,
to force
let's move forward. But at the same time, we need Jedi.
Yeah.
You know, and like, who the fuck do we have? We have Rey.
That's why you're gonna have to have Rey. You're gonna have to get in the Rey story with her having kids and stuff like that. It's just the only way it's gonna work.
Well, with Kylo, and then that's still Skywalker, though.
I think they might be. I think they're kind of like at a standstill with like the movie side of it, but these little shows and series that they're doing with like the other characters, that's going to be their bread and butter. I think for the next like 10 years. That's gonna be
they got so much time to work with. That's the good thing, right? I don't know how much time they got with James Earl Jones being 1,000 years old, though. Like with the Darth Vader shit, they're gonna have to figure that nigga voice out because
I'm pretty sure they
still doing the
I promise you, they locked his ass in the studio and just had him doing all kind of voiceovers for no reason, bro.
Oh god, they probably got hours of that nigga just talking.
Tie your shoes, like all kinds of stupid shit.
Yeah, all type of shit.
Yeah, man, that's cool. But yeah, man, episode what we got? We're coming up on 4 now.
Episode 4 on Wednesday. Yeah,
on Wednesday.
I think there's only 6 if I'm not mistaken.
Is it a part thing? Is it a part thing? Like how they doing with everything? How Ozark did it with a part 1, part 2, and then
no. So just with the Disney shows, it's just the 6 episodes or whatever.
That's right, because I know Stranger Things is doing it in parts.
Yeah, but they're a different story. Them niggas are them niggas are huge, bro. I'm still not even caught up with the.
We just finished episode 3 today, bro. We just finished episode 3 today. We can only watch it in the daytime. Yeah, the new one. We couldn't watch it in the daytime because wifey don't like really watching like all that
scary shit,
poltergeist shit. It's not that she's scared of it, bro. She don't like it in the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she old school Latina, bro. All them spirits and all this stuff. She honestly believe, bro, like you invite that shit into your house when you watch it. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta respect it. So it's cool. We don't really watch a lot of scary stuff. I think the last scary thing I watched, bro, was probably Hills Have Eyes and Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh hell no! Yeah, that shit is wild. Especially at night too.
Bro, I haven't seen any of the Rings or none of that stuff, bro.
I never really watched the Ring like that. Like
Paranormal Activity.
Scary Movie ruined that for me because that shit is hilarious. Like, I can't take none of that. Like, Scream, bro. Like, I could never watch Scream. There's no way I could watch that and be like, oh my God, this is a horror movie. Like, nigga, I'd be waiting for Smokey to pull up and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with his laugh and shit. Yeah, like, nah, bro. Scary Movie ruined that, bro. That shit is never gonna be scary to me, dog. Yeah,
so we're still plowing through that Stranger Things, man. They're doing a good job with it. I think they're doing a good job with it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm on season 3, and it's. I feel like they've done a good job at.
Oh, you're on 3. You're not even on the new one. You're on 4.
Yeah, I'm almost done with 3. I'm almost done with 3, so I can get on 4.
Wow.
I feel like they've done a good job, like aging the show. Mm-hmm. Like season 1, like niggas were wild little. and the show felt that way. You know what I'm saying? It felt like the young, the target age was like high school to college. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt like it was for a younger audience. Season 2, it gets a little more darker and gritty. Season 3, it's even more like way more monster interaction, way more intense, way, way gory.
Bro, wait till you see 4,
not gory,
bro.
but like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's way more intense. Like the kids are getting older. So like the shit ain't as sweet. And from what I've seen, of season 4, like a little bit, because it's impossible not to see it because it's fucking everywhere.
Yeah, 4 is
4
crazy,
looks
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, 4 is dark as shit, bro. I'm even like, I'm pausing it on certain spots because Camila's sitting there like looking at it. I'm like, yo, she don't need to
Baby
be
girl, you're like, hey, yo, chill out.
Yeah, like, yo, go get the iPad or something, man. You don't need to watch it.
Yeah,
she
can't be
old,
watching
bro.
that shit.
They doing a good job.
She don't
with
know
that
what the hell she watching either. She like, this is crazy.
So how do you feel about Disney always dropping shit in the middle of the week? They always do this shit on
Wednesdays and shit.
Like, why save it for the...
I don't know, dog. At least save it for Friday.
Bro, I feel like a Friday,
all these shows
been
Wednesday.
I feel like a weekend drop is good, and anything always on Sunday is good. You know, people
maybe because I don't know, it makes people feel like it's not as long as a wait, but even though it's still a week, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, it's Wednesday, like, oh shit, it's middle of the week, perfect. Because there's a lot of shows that come out on like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday type shit. Like Snowfall, for instance, comes out on Wednesdays.
Or Wednesdays?
Okay. No, Wednesdays, Tuesday nights. Yeah, it's got Hulu and shit like that.
Yeah, if you watch it,
if
you watch it live.
Exactly, but we watch it live. That shit's on Wednesdays. 50 Cent has taken Sundays, like Power. All those shits drop on Sundays. It just depends on the network, I think, too.
How do you feel about there's so much, bro? Like we've talked about it before. Like I have a list on my phone of like so many things I haven't seen. Like there's so much to watch, bro. Do you like that, or does it feel overwhelming to you?
No, I love that, bro, because I got ADD, nigga. I'm like, that's why it takes so long for me to finish the show, because I'm like, I can't just lock in on one show. Like I'm watching 4 shows at a time. Like I got to be like I'm watching Peaky Blinders. I'm watching fucking.
Oh, you watching Peaky Blinders? You started that?
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders go hard. Peaky Blinders
go back
hard,
and forth, bro. I'm watching. I finished Winning Time finally. Then I'm watching. HBO's always dropping something new. They got that Staircase show now.
I ain't even heard of that.
Oh man, like the Staircase. Of course, it's a husband and wife. The wife's fucking dead at the bottom of the stairs and all this crazy shit.
List of shows,
bro. All the shows.
List of shows, bro. It's crazy.
You gotta realize too, though. I was able to work from home for like 2 years,
so
I was able to knock out a ton of shit.
Yeah,
I watched all like this HBO shit. I watched everything that anybody was, recommending. Everything. Let me watch this. And I knocked them all out.
What's your favorite show that you watched?
Favorite show?
It's like asking your favorite rap album ever.
It's all about like genre, I guess, for me.
Now you gotta pick one. You gotta pick
one show.
You on the spot. You gotta pick one.
One show to watch. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
What? Never even heard of it. Let me write this down.
Look. Bro, look. Look, it's right here. Actually, how I flip my camera. Look at this.
Curb the Enthusiasm. Okay.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. So that's it's about Larry David. He's the co-creator of Seinfeld.
Okay.
And he wrote like all the funniest episodes of Seinfeld. He wrote them bitches. And that shit.
I haven't even seen Seinfeld, bro.
Oh man, yo. My stepdad put me on to Seinfeld, bro. Seinfeld is a classic.
I tried to get into it when I was in the Wale and I was trying to get into it and shit, but I can never like lock in, bro. Like
Wale, he loved Seinfeld too.
I tried to get into what's that one? The Office. I can't get with it. The
Office is hilarious, bro.
Shit is trash.
I like that dry comedy.
You like that dry humor?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's actually kind of
shit from.
Yeah, that's kind of wild coming from you, bro.
I know, it's super weird because like I could be watching like the blackest of blackest shows like Boondocks, Jamie Foxx show, Black Jesus. I love all them shits. And then I got my super opposite, like Kirby Enthusiasm, Seinfeld, The
Always
Office,
Sunny in
Park.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, always. I don't really watch Always Sunny like that.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, you would think I would watch that more, but I Parks and Rec and shit like that.
Parks and
You know what I'm saying? Louis' show, when Louis had a show.
And Louis Anderson?
No, fucking Louis C.K. Louis Anderson.
All right. One last question for you, then we're gonna get up out of here on this one. Right. What is one show that you have not watched that you think that is embarrassing to say I haven't watched it? Because I got a ton. I got a lot of. I'm putting you on the spot on a lot of shit right now. This shit is off the look. Me and Gabe freestyling, man. We just be vibing, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Damn, what haven't I watched? There's definitely a show that I'm.
Okay, Let me name some, and then you tell me if you've seen it.
Go ahead.
So we'll do rapid fire. Tell me if you've seen this or not. Okay. So you Peaky Blinders. Where you at on Peaky Blinders?
I've seen I'm 2 seasons in, so I haven't seen all of it.
Okay. House of Cards.
That I have not
seen
like
dog.
That, bro. I've watched I've watched like 3 episodes of that.
It's slow.
Yeah, dog. And the politics shit loses me, bro. I'm like,
if somebody could, that show's so grimy. If somebody could think that,
I know they be wild though. Like I remember,
I honestly feel if somebody could think that and put it in a show, I know that's how they do this in real life.
Oh yeah, 100%. They're fucking
let's keep
crazy.
going. Have you seen C? It's on Apple TV.
Jason Momoa? No, I have not.
Come on, Gabe. That shit $5 a month, bro. I'll give you my login, bro. That show, bro. That show is up there with Game of Thrones, bro. I promise you.
No way. It's that good.
I'm giving you my login tonight. When we get off, I'm sending you my Apple TV login. You gotta go watch it, bro.
You know what's even worse? Good. I got Apple TV. I got that shit part of the bundle.
It's up there. It's up there with Game of Thrones, man.
All right. See, okay, I'll put that at the top of the list.
Yeah. Ozark.
Seen it. Yep.
Seen it, obviously. Squid Games.
Yep, of course.
Yeah. Snowfall, obviously. All right, here goes a good question for you. What's better, man? Snowfall or The Wire?
Man.
Or is it too?
People,
you can't compare
really? People ask, yeah, I've heard other podcasts.
This is like the question. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like how do you compare? But I guess you can't because I mean they're in the same realm, right?
There's a whole bunch of movies you could put in there that are like that. There's a whole bunch of movies and cracking the hood coming up.
I gotta go Snowfall. Just because like I was born on the West Coast, raised West Coast. All I know is West Coast. So Snowfall automatically I'm more attracted to because of that aura and culture of South Central in the early to mid 80s with the gangs and the music and the drugs and all that shit. I'm just drawn to that more than I would be a show about Baltimore.
Yeah,
you know, because The Wire is really good. Like we're not like they both of the shows have weak seasons. The Wire season 2 was trash.
Yeah, it was.
Snowfall to me, Snowfall hasn't had a bad season, but apparently the other people last
season 1 was kind of weak, bro. I haven't seen the new season.
Yeah, season 1 was super slow. Watch this new season, and then I want you to get back to me and tell me what you think. A lot of people did not like a lot of these episodes.
Really? Yeah, I'm getting Wifey caught up right now. I'm getting her caught up right now so we can watch the last one together. I'd be forcing her to watch it. I feel bad for her.
I'm more biased. I like Snowfall.
Did you know there is a Wire Part 2 that nobody really talk about, but it's actually pretty dope. It just came out this year. It's called
We Own the City.
We Own This Town. It's in Baltimore. It has some of the same actors from fucking The Wire.
Yeah, but that fool
that shit, bro.
Yeah, but they got Marlo as a cop. That's why this show's a fraud. They got that nigga Marlo as a cop. I was like, no fucking way, yo.
I stopped watching it, bro. I stopped watching it, bro, because I was like, they're gonna ruin the Wire for me. Like, they're gonna ruin Baltimore for me, bro. Hey, anybody from Baltimore watching this, bro? Leave a comment how you feel about the We Run This Town. And that, because I'd be hot. All right.
Have you watched Succession?
Mm-mm. Now,
that's down. That's one of those shows that be on my white side. Succession, bro. It's literally, see, like I remember somebody asked me one time, they were like, "Do you watch Succession?" And I was like, "Now, why the fuck would I care about this old rich white family like that? There's nothing I have that's gonna draw me, gonna have any kind of relation to anything that they're talking about."
Yeah.
And then you watch the show and you're like, you get into the show, you like the characters, and if it was like the dad, if you didn't have this and you have a friend who had this, someone whose dad is just super scary to them, you know what I'm saying? Like their dad runs everything has to run through Pops, you know what I'm saying? You know, Pops is king, and then they're just the fucking, you know, and then there's the rest of the family. Like I grew up with one of the homies whose dad really ran shit
like that,
and like that, yeah. And he had to, you know what I'm saying? He was like, "Yo, like we can't go to the house, like my dad is there, nigga." Or like, you know what I'm saying? Or like, it's like, "Yo, nigga, like, oh, my dad's on the way home, nigga. We gotta get the fuck up out of here." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, type of shit. And that homie had money. The homie was rich. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, maybe because I growing up with him and seeing the dynamic with him is what drew me to this show. But the show is fucking good, bro. And maybe because I'm a father now, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because I'm a father now, and I would like to hope that I would be able to build something up for my kids to have. But at the same time, I would never be as selfish as this motherfucker would ever be. Like this nigga Logan Ryan nigga is cold, nigga. Like he is a cold nigga. He cold-blooded, bro.
You said it's called Succession?
Succession. Show is fire, bro. That's on HBO.
Okay. Speaking of HBO, what's your favorite HBO show outside of Game of Thrones?
Outside of Game of Thrones, my favorite HBO show, well, besides Curb Your Enthusiasm, that's going to automatically be it. It's got to be The Sopranos.
I haven't seen it, so you could Sopranos. Okay, Sopranos is that's dope,
bro.
You're gonna
Sopranos.
I'm gonna slap you upside the head with this one. You're gonna be like, really?
You ain't never seen it, huh?
Sopranos, I haven't seen it, no.
Oh my Lord,
but
Jesus.
My favorite show on HBO outside of Game of Thrones, bro, is Euphoria.
Hey, yo, I can't even hate you.
I love that movie. I love that show, bro. I love that show, bro.
That shit is hard,
I don't know
bro.
why. Me and wifey get stuck watching. We binge watch that shit with a jar. Like, why are we watching high school teen addicts? But bro, that shit is good.
Because niggas. It's because niggas went to crazy schools, and that was the theme of being at home. Like, we live in the party capital of the world.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. All niggas wanted to be was 21 growing up. So it's like, we did that. Like, niggas was partying wild crazy in high school. Like, niggas wasn't doing no, because you gotta think about the age we were in. Like, pills and shit was not popping like that. Like, you had niggas that was doing pills, but those were the weirdo,
bro. We was straight weed and alcohol, bro.
Yeah, just weed and drinks. That was it, bro. That was it. Nobody was doing no cocaine, nigga. Nobody was snorting.
We couldn't afford coke. We couldn't afford that shit.
Yeah, like what, nigga? Like, that's the one thing that's different about this today shit, and that's what, like, I want to watch it, because even though they're obviously adults, like, I want to see what it's like for niggas today, because obviously we have kids that are growing up in this time.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be 2 steps ahead of these little motherfuckers.
Facts.
They think they're real. They think they smarter than us off rip. Because I used to think I was smarter than my parents.
Oh, 100%.
And my dad knew everything I was doing. That nigga was like, bro, you ain't slick, bro. Get your goof ass
slick,
on
bro.
somewhere.
Not slick.
At all.
All right. What about
I got you on that one. Euphoria is a great show.
I like that one, man. Have you seen Young Rock? I haven't seen that one yet.
No, I've watched I think I watched the first episode of that shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I love The Rock, but that he's getting corny to me, bro.
Yeah, too much.
It's just too much Rock, bro.
That's because he's not. That's what happened with Kevin Hart.
Bro, he's not the best. Like, Oh man, like once I realized that The Rock, and I love The Rock, I've always loved The Rock. But then once I realized he wasn't a good actor, because he's been able to hide it, because he's been in movies where he's not by himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then he had those two movies back to back, Rampage and
the one where he was with the kids with the football.
No, that's Gridiron Gang. That shit was fire.
That was fire.
That shit was fire. I'm talking about recently. He had Rampage,
Scorpion King,
one with him and a gorilla. Yeah, he had
Rampage.
Rampage, one with him and a gorilla, and there was one like a tower thing or whatever the fuck.
Oh, San Andreas.
It was after San Andreas. Hold on, let me look it up. All
right, look it up.
Let me look it up. Hold on real quick, bro. But he had two movies back to back where he was by himself. He was like the main guy, and there was really nobody else. Like it was just him.
It wasn't working out.
Bro, especially Rampage. Like Rampage, it was him and this gorilla.
I didn't even watch Rampage.
Fake ass King Kong, bro. And I literally was like, he would try to like crack jokes with the fucking gorilla, my nigga, and like it was Rampage and Skyscraper. That's
Skyscraper, yeah.
2018
was stupid.
2018 is when I realized The Rock ain't all that, nigga. He gotta relax, nigga, because those shits were ass, bro.
Yeah, he tripping, bro.
But other than that, bro, I love The Rock. Like he's about to be Black Adam. He looks as long as he don't gotta talk too much.
Right,
he should be good, bro. Because like the trailer, if you watch that little teaser trailer, bro, that shit looks crazy.
Yeah, looks good.
The nigga got the build for it. He's scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he doesn't say a word. Doesn't say a single word. And maybe that's how it should be. Maybe he should talk less and just be more of a brute force.
Just
like
be a fucking superhero. Be a wrestler.
Yeah, bro. Like that shit, and that shit'll work.
It might.
Like that nigga Joe Budden said, Michael B. Jordan don't really be talking in the movies. That nigga just be like, like you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga just be making noise and shit.
He's just eye candy for the ladies, bro. That's all it is.
Like that nigga, and he getting wild rolls. So like, I don't know, man. This nigga got it made.
All right, we having too much fun, bro. We were supposed to just talk about fucking Star Wars, but we just.
I know.
We both love movies. We love shows, bro. That's the beauty of it, bro. That's why you my dog, bro. Last question. This is the last question because I asked wifey this earlier. This is the last hot seat question.
Okay.
What is the best streaming platform out of all of them that are out?
Oh, HBO Max.
Ooh.
HBO Max by far.
Why you say that?
There's everything on here. Everything is on here. Plus, hey, HBO, y'all don't have to cut us a check from this ad. Plus, because I'm about to gas y'all up. Go get a couple subscribers off this. Plus that deal that they have with Warner Brother, where they're premiering those movies.
They premiere the movies.
Bro, the Batman has been on here for a month now.
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
The Batman been on here for a month. That shit came in theaters in March, bro.
Bro, we gotta talk about Batman.
Crazy. I know.
We're gonna do a whole one.
Because that one we gotta for real pick apart because nigga, that movie's excellent. But I can also see how people could think it's corny because I have seen it from both sides. I have had somebody over here watching it with me, and they'd be like, "Okay, that was a little corny," and I'm like, "Okay, I can see that." Mm-hmm. But then, like, you really watching it. We love Batman, so like, we're not even looking at it as corny.
Not even looking at all that.
The one part that I hate in this movie, and tell me if you remember this part. This nigga Batman chases Penguin, right? And he knocks him out the car, and she knocks his car over, and he walks up to the car, right? And you would think that the scene you would think that the scene would cut at his feet once the feet get to the car. They have this nigga Batman. They have that nigga like this. What did he need to do that for? My nigga, like, what the fuck? Bro, that was the only part that I was like, come on, cuz, you need to cut this out. He said, yeah. Bro, I was like, I'm trying to think. think like if I'm Robert Pattinson, the director's like, all right, now get down and look in the camera. I gotta be like, hey, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck we doing? Batman ain't doing nothing like that.
People was shook as fuck too.
Bro, that shit killed me, dog. When he did that shit, I was like, yo, that is crazy.
Oh
man. That was the only part of the movie that I was like, hell no.
I'm about to laugh every time I watch that shit now. Bro. So yours is HBO Max, but mine is, so for some reason this is probably not the one that I go on the most. I say the one that I go on the most is Peacock because I'm fucking watching all the WrestleManias from 96 to today. I'm trying to catch up.
Okay, yeah.
I go on Peacock the most. So when I go on this one, it's always like fire. I'm one of those motherfuckers that likes to watch old shit. I watch it over and over and over and over again, bro. So every time I get on Netflix, bro, they got some shit on there. I'm like, oh, they brought this back. I'm sitting on the couch today. I'm scrolling. I put on Netflix. They brought the Players Club back. I was like, yes. Like, I fuck with Netflix. Netflix is still doing it for me, man. It is what it is, dude. Netflix is chill, man.
and Netflix is coming out with their own original content. That's the
pretty
biggest.
Cool,
that's their biggest seller now is their own original shit.
That's why they're raising that price.
Which is why, exactly, nigga, because they got to spend it, bro. But Stranger Things is the most expensive show, like second ever made. The Lord of the Rings is the most expensive show, the one on Amazon that's coming out. But Stranger Things, bro, they spent a grip on the special effects, all that shit for this show. So Netflix is doing it. I don't know where the fuck they getting this money from, but they doing it.
They getting it from us, man. All right, man. That shit was fun, bro. We're gonna do this more often, bro. We're gonna get together.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna start writing. Look, we're gonna get shit down. We need to get down for these. We're gonna dissect movies, dissect shows when they drop. So yeah, let's man, that shit was fun, bro.
Episode 4, we're gonna cover that next week, y'all.
Episode 4, we'll cover that next week. So tell the people where they can find you at. Where you at? Which follow with, which your tags and all that.
Gabriel Deshawn on everything. GABRIELDESHAWN on everything, yo.
Yes, sir. And then I'm Camila's dad, which is gonna have to change here in a couple months. I don't know what I'm gonna change it to.
Figure something else out.
Right. But we are both a part of the Manuscript Podcast. So make sure y'all tune in, man. Y'all be safe.
Yes, sir.